Tiny Tube Kids. Welcome to Tiny Tube Kids.
Reese, what are we doing today?
We're making zucchini bread.
When we begin cooking, did we wash our hands? Yeah, and we want to make sure we wash our hands. We wiped off the countertop so that they're nice and clean so we don't have any germs. Reese, we got to turn on our oven, so can you do that? We're going to push the button bake, so B-A-K-E.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one. And then the numbers 3, 5,
Okay.
0, start. That's the one that says S-T-A-R-T.
This one?
Yeah. All right, we're ready to go. Here's our recipe that we're using. A lot of times I will substitute out the oil for applesauce, so it makes it a little bit less fattening, a little bit less oily, but it's still really delicious. I usually about do half and half, so half a cup of oil, half a cup of applesauce. Okay, so we're gonna start by cutting off the ends of our zucchini, Reese, and I'm gonna do this part because you're a little bit too small to be using knives, but I will go ahead and cut this off, and then we're gonna start chopping and grating. So we're gonna grate with this small edge, then it leaves it so it's not so chunky, okay? We don't want super chunky. First, we're gonna grate it.
Can I try?
Yeah. Here, I'll hold it and you do it. So you rub it down. You gotta be really careful though, because those are basically like little tiny knives. Okay? If you put your finger there, it's gonna hurt. So we need 2 cups of zucchini, and look how much we already have out of 1 zucchini. So we might actually be okay with just having 2 small zucchinis. So we're gonna get our measuring cup.
Can I?
You wanna put that in here?
Yeah.
See how much of that goes in here. Yeah, scoop that inside there. Is it gooey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little gooey. And this goes pretty fast. Okay, we got some more. Look sideways like this, it's all the way up to the 2. So we've got plenty. Nice job. Now it's time to add some sugar.
Yep.
So this requires 2 cups of sugar. So you're gonna pour it right into there. Good job. Okay, looks good. No, we actually didn't have any applesauce that we buy from the store besides these go-go squeezes, but let's be honest, we always have them on hand, so this works out really good. It might be perfect. And if you use the apple cinnamon one, which we've got, we actually add cinnamon to our recipe, so it makes it even better. So first, Reese is gonna do the eggs. Good job, Reese. I like to do the eggs first because if anything happens where you get the shell inside, then at least, oh, did you get a shell? No shell. I like to keep a paper towel next to them so that if they make a mess, then it's a quick cleanup, and you can also put the eggshells on there so that it's really, really clean. A clean cleanup. Nice job, Reese. Reese is 3, and she really likes to help out in the kitchen, and she's a really good helper. You can wipe your fingers on the paper towels because then we don't put it in our mouth and risk having salmonella or any of that yucky junk. Let's just wash them, yeah?
Okay.
Now that we've got our eggs all ready to go, we're gonna check to make sure there's no eggshells. You did an amazing job. It's time to put our zucchini in. Can you do that? Okay, now it's time to do the mixing. So you want to hold it down nice and low into there so it doesn't spray up, Reese. There we go. Now it's time to put in our dry ingredients. So Reese, we're gonna put the flour into this bowl right here. So first we need our measuring spoons. I'm not gonna lie, these are my favorite measuring spoons. They're from Pampered Chef, and I've had them for years, and they clean really well, and they measure 4 different things. So they are my ultimate favorite. They go from 1 teaspoon to 3/4 of a teaspoon all the way down to an eighth. So you can't lose. Like, these are the best. And Reese, this is special because we go like this, and then you actually want to measure exact. So you're going to put the spoon in there.
Okay.
And I'll show you first, and then you try. Okay, ready? You want to pull it like this, right underneath this lid, so that it gets all the extra off. Okay, I'm going to let you try now. Okay, you dig just like you go with the sandbox. Now we're doing the baking soda. That looks great, Reese. Dump that in. We're doing 2 teaspoons. We're gonna do 1 more. Dig it all the way down low. Now it's time for the salt. And Mom's gonna help you with that because that can get a little tricky sometimes.
Oh, I can do it.
There you go. Ready to pour it in. This one is a teaspoon and this one is a tablespoon. We have to put 3 teaspoons in there, but actually 3 of those equals 1 of those. So we're gonna use this one. Why not, right? Here we're adding our cinnamon, my favorite part. Makes it so delicious. This is a great activity for kids. It's really good for fine motor skills. They get to stir, and Reese loves to stir, and it helps them get used to using their hands to do big things, right, Reese? Reese is getting ready to pour our dry mixture into our wet mixture.
It's on my hand.
Oh, it is on your hand. Here, shake it right over the top of there because we have clean hands, right? We're gonna get started on blending. And as you blend, mamas might need to do this because it's a little bit tricky once it gets thicker. It's harder for little hands to hold on to that. But Reese is an excellent holder, so she can still help. Reese is using the spatula to clean off the edges, and it's really good because they like to dig at the sandbox, and so it kind of is the same motion. She's digging along the edge to get all of our extra flour or any of the dry ingredients that got stuck up there.
Oh no.
So she can do it. And that's all right. We're gonna make little messes. That's part of cooking. Reese, you're becoming an expert in mixing, aren't you? Yeah. I also really like to clean up as I go so that if in case I don't have a chance to clean up or wash up later, I can at least have it rinsed out, so then it becomes really easy to clean once I'm all the way done. All right, Reese is gonna pour half of the mixture into this one and then half of it into this one because we want to make sure both of our loaves of bread get
like
yummy yummies in it.
It's like a cake.
It is kind of like a cake, isn't it? We might have to transfer a little bit. You can do that if you use a spoon. You add a little too much to that one. Yeah. So what we like to do is scoop around the edges.
And Mommy is pouring this into that
Loaf pan. So we can make zucchini bread, right? And actually after we added all the what was left in here, it actually equaled what was right in here. So that's really good. All right, Reese, you ready to put it in the oven? Okay. Reese is gonna put it in the oven. She's gonna put it right here on the edge. Nice job, Reese. Mom's gonna move it just a little bit into the other. You can grab the other one now, Reese.
Okay.
Remember, the oven is hot, so please be careful. Here, right here on the edge. Nice job, honey. Wow, good teamwork. Okay, we put that there. It's ready to go in. Woohoo! 350.
Ooh.
Okay, Reese, we got to put on our timer. Our timer is right here. We're going to push timer on off. Then 6 0 0
0
and then 2 more zeros. Nice job. Oh, I cannot wait for this bread to cook. Now that that's cooking, it's time to wash dishes. Are you ready to be my dishwasher? All right. Let's take our chair and bring it over to the sink.
This one's open.
Are you so excited?
Yeah. It's ready.
You think so?
It's big.
It is big, but guess what? Look how much time we have left. Oh, we still have another 29 minutes. So, we're gonna wait. She couldn't stand it, huh? You needed some applesauce. Best dresses, Allison Ames. It's looking so good. Ooh, it's looking done, it's looking done, it's looking done, it's looking. Oh, here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1.
0.
Woohoo! All right, you open the oven and I'm gonna take out the bread. Ooh, it's looking really good. These are really hot. So little kitty Reese, that's mommy's job. That's mama's job. Mama's job is to take this. Now close it up. Nice job. Because we've got a baby a week now, so she's ready to hang out with us. Leona, say hi. So to turn it off, that already turned off, and we just push this button right here. There we go. That turns off our oven, and then this turns off our light.
Oh, why? See, because we
Yeah. Okay, can you push that one right there? Hi. Oh, it's a baby. You like looking in there? Yeah, is that so fun?
Double.
Yeah, you pushing the buttons. Good thing the outside of our oven doesn't get hot.
Yeah.
These pans are really, really hot because they've been in the oven. And we're just gonna stick them right there on our stove. I love making bread. This is looking really good. Our edges look a little crispy, but that's okay because the inside's gonna be really, really delicious. Hey, Reese, what you doing?
I like getting the edges of the bread.
Good, nice job. So we're gonna dump it out. Turn it over this way. Ooh, nice. Look at that. It's still a little bit warm, but we left it on there for probably about an hour. We're gonna cut a little bit of our bread. And again, this is a sharp knife, so we're only gonna have moms and dads do this part. This is our bread knife, and it's so delicious. Now look at this. You can see a tiny bit of the green in there, but this is a really good way. Oh. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Reese just fell off the chair. She's okay. You okay? Okay. Reese is gonna try a little slice. Now you can have a slice. Do you want a crispy side? Because this is a little crispy on the end.
I like it.
You like crispy? All right, go for it.
I cooked it.
Is
good.
Is it cooked well? Good, good.
But kind of crunchy.
Kind of crunchy? Yeah, the outsides get a little crunchy. But the inside, if you just look at this, it's so soft. Oh, it's so delicious. What do you think? Good. Anyway, this is a really fun recipe. I've used this for years and years, and everyone seems to like it. Even kids that don't like
Daddy will like this.
Daddy will like it. Even little kids will eat this. Most often they don't see the green in it, and they don't know that there's vegetables in it, so it's great because it's a little bit healthier than just giving your kids plain old bread or stuff that may not be ultra healthy. Granted, there is a lot of sugar, so you're getting a little bit of both. But you get a little bit of applesauce, so there's a little bit of fruit. You get the veggies, which is the zucchini. Ooh. Thank you. Oh, man. Yum. It's good bread right there. All right.
Bye, Tiny Two Kids, for watching our bread video. Tiny Two Kids.
Subscribe and like below.